Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. So, we are going to get a collective message, whatever is coming through strongest for the collective at this time. Spirit, show us what we need to know. Stand here, please. Let's start with the Alchemy deck. So, I went to a metaphysical fair today and I was like, I'm not buying anything. Check out this sweet labradorite sphere that I got. I'm pretty excited about it. I love labradorite, and I've been wanting a dark sphere for scrying. All right. So we have Benevolent Guide, very nice. 57. And then the Void, ooh, nice. I love this. One sec here. The Void is number 42. Benevolent Guide, the Void. Okay, so you're being like guided through the darkness right now. Vinegar. Okay, you're being guided. You've been recently guided out of a difficult situation. You may have been dealing with a person too who is sharp with their words and not in a direct, honest way, but in like a really low vibrational way. Ouroboros, the Great Serpent, 45. Okay. So, something has ended here. A difficult situation that was wearing away at you with this vinegar card. I'm getting that you were like, it was like weakening the exterior, like an acid does. But you've been pulled out of this. You've been pulled back into the Ouroboros. Something has been destructed, and now you're in this void energy, and you're being guided by the Great Serpent, your benevolent guide here, to into a new direction where something new will begin. All right, I hope that makes sense. All right, Spirit, what is this all about? Yeah, and I also bought earrings at the metaphysical fair. I was not going to spend money, and I did. Okay, benevolent guide, the void, vinegar, the Great Serpent. Let's do a Celtic cross. Yeah, eating away at you. Something was eating away at you. Vinegar is number 34. The Tower. All right. Yes, so there has been an ending here. I don't mean to laugh at your situation, but not surprised to see the Tower and the Five of Swords. Yes, there's something about the communication with someone here. This could even be the way that you speak to yourself that is ending. You could be changing the way that you speak to yourself. Maybe your spiritual guides are pushing you to be more self-loving, or self-love is something that you're working on at this time. But yeah, you had to get away from something because it was eating away at you. And on a mental level, I feel like it's words. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. What is that from? I used to say it all the time when I was a kid. It's not true though. Words will hurt you. Words hurt. But yeah, you had to get away from something here. It's like there wasn't going to be much left of you. It's almost like something wore you down into a spiritual death and rebirth process that we're getting here with the Ouroboros. But yeah, this was like mentally unhealthy. Whatever it is that you've ended, it was mentally unhealthy. Six of Pentacles. That yeah, I'm getting that song Under My Thumb. The Rolling Stones, is that what it's called? Under My Thumb. Yeah, that song. Like you were held under somebody's thumb or under somebody's power, somebody's control. Somebody had like dominion over you, dominion. Somebody had some sort of power over you, and you were allowing them to have this power because of the way that they were speaking to you. You continued to allow them to speak to you in some way, and that was breaking you down. Like, um, it was like making you smaller. Somebody was making you smaller. This could be a boss. Lord of Material Success is the Six of Pentacles in this deck. And the Five of Swords is the Lord of Defeat. King of Cups. I feel like this kind of feels like a narcissistic energy. And I don't want to just like throw around the word narcissistic. So it's not like this person has to be like diagnosed as a narcissist. But it's like, because I think that this is a very unhealed person you're dealing with. And look at this on this card. There's another serpent right there. I don't know how well you can see these black and white cards in the camera. Anyhow, so I do think that this person probably cared about you on some level, but there was like a selfishness here or a brokenness, something that needs to be healed within this person. But it's like you knew that there was love here. You knew that this person wasn't completely heartless, and so you stayed within the situation and you allowed this person to continue breaking you down. There was definitely some love here with the King of Cups. Um, I just heard love hurts. Okay. King of Pentacles. So, like, you might have been in a pretty decent place before you encountered this person, and then they like destabilized you. And I feel like it could be financially or like, earthly material things here, but it feels more like in the mental and emotional spaces here where you were destabilized. Over time, I'm seeing the ocean wear down like a rock. You know how rocks are worn down into sand over like thousands, millions, I don't know how many years by the ocean. It's like this. But yeah, this person was able to overpower you or get control over you. There's actually a lot of fixed energy here. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio, and then the King of no, the King of Pentacles is Taurus. I was thinking Capricorn, but the King of Pentacles is Taurus as well. So this is all fixed energy. This person that you were dealing with could have been a fixed sign. It can definitely be a boss for some of you. It could be a father figure. It feels like a masculine person. Someone who is like easily able to overcome you in some way or subdue you. That's what I'm hearing is subdue. Subdue. I'm trying to think of what exactly that means. Uh, okay. How's the future looking? The Last Judgment. Ooh, more Scorpio energy. Um, this is like the spirit of primal fire is what this card is called. The spirit of primal fire. Okay, so you're going to get a last judgment here, or you're going to get to speak up for yourself. It's kind of like the tables are going to turn type of a situation where you get to speak up for yourself. This person loses control over you, and look, the Hermit is on the bottom of the deck. This could happen in Virgo season, by the way. The Eight of Pentacles is here too. Could definitely be someone at work. But it's like this power struggle and you get control. It's like when you're leg wrestling someone. I don't know why this is the example that's coming to my mind, but when like somebody has you overpowered and like all of a sudden you just flip them over. I mean, that can be any kind of wrestling, but like what I specifically saw was leg wrestling and flipping someone over completely. Like they don't see it coming because they think that they have overpowered you. It's like you might even find a weakness in this person that allows you to get the upper hand here. But you get the last judgment on something, or this person is being served some kind of karma. Oh, Uranus. I'm looking at the Uranus symbol on this card. The tower is Uranus energy too. Um, Uranus is in Taurus right now. So it could be affecting whatever house you have Taurus in your chart. Anyhow, um, Uranus is a very abrupt, shocking, sudden kind of an energy. So like suddenly tables are turned here. Suddenly something's like being like overturned. All right, let's clarify. Show me the tower and the five of swords, please, spirit. Yeah, what happens here with the hermit, that's what I don't know if I said this. You get some sort of inner knowing or inner knowledge, or you learn some lesson about yourself, or you have some recognition about what's been going on here all the time. Because it feels kind of like a Stockholm syndrome kind of a thing, you know, where it's like you get so used to a situation that you think that's how it's supposed to be. But it's like all of a sudden, you're like, no more. I'm not doing this anymore. The Queen of Wands, the Chariot, you grow some some balls. That's what I heard. You grow some balls. I don't know if I can say that or not, but I am. Queen of Wands and the Chariot. This could be happening right now during Cancer season. Yeah, it's like you come out of your shell, the Chariot. You come out of your shell here and you speak up for yourself. The Queen of Wands is like the bitch of the tarot. So I feel like uh I just heard Stella got her groove back. I've never seen that movie, so I don't know exactly what it's about. But it's like this is who you always have been, and somebody was able to overpower you, and then all of a sudden you break out of that shell and you're like, wait a second, I don't have to take this. I'm not doing this. All right. For some of you, this person had some sort of control over your financial situation. Like they were your boss and they signed your checks, or you were married to them and they made more money. Like they affected your stability somehow. So I feel like you might have stayed in a situation longer because of that. Okay. Show me the Six of Pentacles, please. The Knight of Wands. The Eight of Cups. It's like all of a sudden you wake up and break free from something. And stand up for yourself. Seven of Wands. You're standing up for yourself. You're standing your ground. Temperance. Quite a bit of fire. The Knight of Death. The Knight of Death. The Knight of Death. The Knight of Swords and Death. Death as a knight. But he's like the ultimate knight in my eyes. Like the Fool is the ultimate page. Anyhow, Knight of Swords and Death. So yeah, this is you speaking up, saying no more, and ending something once and for all. And it's creating balance in your life. You're doing this to create balance in your life. It's like you're demanding balance and harmony in your life now because you cannot do this anymore. And you're being guided out of this. There is some benevolent guide here that's leading you out of something. King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. I think for some of you, and for some of you, this person might have financially supported you, and so you thought that they loved you because of that, but it might actually have been their way of getting power over you. It was like their leverage. All right, King of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like... Show me the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Wands, 3 9s. And the Hangman. I feel like you might have kept yourself stuck in something for a long time for financial or stability reasons. It got to the point where you did realize that it was an issue, but you kept going along with it. Maybe there was something that you were trying to achieve or acquire here with the Nine of Cups. Like it's almost like you had your mind set on something, or you thought that things would get better eventually. You thought that something was growing here. Maybe progress was being made. You could have been telling yourself like, no, this is fine. This is like a phase or a period that we're going through, and then it will be over. It'll get better from here. Like I feel like you kept telling yourself that eventually it would get better from here, but maybe deep down inside you knew that it wouldn't. Last Judgment, Ten of Swords, you're done. Five of Cups. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant. This here is your benevolent guide. Scorpio and Taurus energy here. Quite strongly. It may be very important. Like, you could be a Scorpio or Taurus rising, or have Scorpio Taurus nodes, or this could be between a Scorpio and a Taurus. But I'm just seeing that, and a lot of fixed energy is here too. Yeah, more Taurus here. Scorpio. All right, show me the Hierophant, because this is your benevolent guide. And so I feel like now, that's interesting because, yes, the Page of Swords. This is a spiritual lesson. For one, this is a very important spiritual lesson for you. I think you backtracked when this happened. When you met this person, like you were on the right track, and then you like took a few steps back by involving yourself with this person. So I feel like that's the lesson that you're learning here. The Hierophant, the Page of Swords, the Moon. Yeah, there's something deep down that maybe you thought you had addressed something already. Ooh, the Page of Pentacles and the Star. You thought you had healed something already, but you hadn't. And so it's like there was a little bit left. And it's like if you quit taking antibiotics too soon and there's still a little bit of infection left, and then you get reinfected and it's like a whole nother thing. Some of the examples that I get are really weird. I'm sorry. But it's like something was not completely healed yet. Though you thought it was gone, it wasn't. And that's what Spirit's trying to show you here. Also, this star is this path, and even in the moon, there's like this secret pathway in the moon. I don't know how well you can see it, but most moon cards have it. It's like that path of the unknown. So that's what the void is. The void is the path of the unknown. And Spirit is trying to guide you down this path here, but you couldn't go down this path until this specific lesson was learned and this wound was healed. It was a fear. It was a fear-based wound. And I feel like actually this wound has something to do with loss. Maybe you were scared to lose this person or something like that, or this person had loss in their energy. Maybe you both did, and that's why you attracted each other. I don't know, but there's something about loss. Okay, so yes, the void. So now you're like sitting in the void, and this is reminding me of the reading I did the other day. I don't really remember what it was about, but the title is what I'm getting, about sitting in the hallway between, oh yeah, destruction and creation, which is what the Ouroboros is. Anyhow, so this could be related to that. But you're being guided now, and like in the void, there's a waiting period and a stillness. Like, look at how still that energy is. It's kind of like when it just snows and it's all quiet and still outside, like there's no wind and there's no sound because everybody's inside. That is like probably one of my favorite types of weather ever, but only right in that moment, not later on. Anyhow, So now you're being guided through the void, and what you're being guided to do in the void is to sit and wait and be patient. It's almost like waiting for direction. All right, I hope that was helpful. Let me know, and you guys all have a great day. Thank you.